Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Danny, the Wicked Awesome Gardener, coming at you from the Wicked Awesome Garden, and it is hot. As my kind of poofy hair may attest to, it is also humid. It's about 92 degrees here. We are zone 6B on the north shore of Massachusetts, and it's only supposed to keep climbing. It's supposed to get to be about 95 degrees. Not the best weather for being out here in the garden, especially if you're going to do what I'm doing, and that's shoveling load after load of compost in to fill a 4x10 foot bed. Yes, today we are finally tackling the dreaded bed of holding. Not so much dreaded as it's just going to be a lot of work. It's been definitely left to grow far too long and get very overgrown with weeds, and the plants that need to go in there are just so desperately looking for more room for their roots and more nutrients and starting to turn yellow. They need to get out of their pots. They need to get into that bed. So I had a week of resting after my show and kind of recuperating from how busy that was. And now it's time to get at it, even though it's almost 100 degrees. Not the best weather for it, but it has to be done. It has to be done. By the way, check out these pea blossoms. So pretty. I'm going to be swimming in peas in the next week. Yes. But let me take you for a little tour of the bed of holding, and you'll see how bad it really is. This is the bed of holding. This is embarrassing. So I have these extra pots hanging around and extra trays. Those are some cucumbers that desperately need to go into the ground. I think Boston pickling. Extra lavender with, a maple seed growing in it. Yay, a couple of maple trees. These are those pots of strawberries that I need to get to those friends who I promised strawberries to. These pots are strawberries that did not actually take. They just never came out of dormancy. What did come out of dormancy went into those pots and into my strawberry planter down there. My lemon tree that I thought was killed is coming back. Oh, it held on to one leaf and no lemons. Boo! But it is coming back with all sorts of leaves. Looks like there is some dead growth I will have to prune off, and that's fine. I was needing to prune that down anyway. But there are a whole bunch of leaves coming on, so I guess it's not dead. My lime I also thought I killed. Basically, I left them out here when it was too cold and I didn't bring them in, and all the leaves fell off, and I thought they were dead, so I just left them here. But they seem to be doing all right. That's some garden sage and eggplant that were they were also left out here in the cold. I was at rehearsal so much that things just fell to the wayside, and a lot of extras just kind of sat here. So here's a whole bunch of weeds. So you can see there's so many massive weeds in here. And am I going to bother pulling them? Nope. I'm just going to knock them down and throw down a weed barrier of paper bags and cardboard. We'll fix that. Sitting with these in a cardboard box are the 4 tomatoes that I got on Memorial Day. We have a German stripe, a chocolate cherry, German Johnson, and that plant that shall not be named, this tomato variety that was an original developed by the man that I bought it from. Well, by his father and the University of New Hampshire. So we are going to get those into this bed, hopefully, once we get it cleared out and get the soil into it. It's going to be a kind of exhausting day. So here we go. bed is clear. I did pull out some of those larger weeds just to make it easier for laying down the paper bags and things as the weed barrier, but now it's time for a break and some water because it is hot, and then we'll come back out and start filling this bed. Check it out, the pile is gone. We can see driveway, sort of. Gonna need to spray that, sweep it, get all those rocks and everything out, but woohoo! Now it's time for a snack. Freshly harvested peas, delicious. Sweet, juicy, crunchy, all the things that a pea is supposed to be. Yay! I had a full bowl. I've eaten a lot. But there we go. The bed of holding is now only holding compost. As you can see, I took a few breaks, came back at different parts of the day because it has been hot. And now I am exhausted. I could plant this all out with the tomatoes and the cucumbers. They desperately need to get in the ground, but man, I gotta take a break. So I will see you in our next video where we plant this all out, and we're gonna do a garden tour tomorrow, which will go up on Monday. So thank you guys for coming along and watching while I did all this work. Whew. And I'll see you in our next episode where we grow something wicked awesome from yard to table.